morning. I have a crazy busy day today. It's definitely one of those days where I don't think I'm gonna get everything done on my to-do list, but I'm gonna try my hardest. I usually start out all my work days roughly the same. Wake up, take care of the pets, try to do a little bit of reading. Oh no, my brow pencil's out. And then get a quick workout in, shower, and get ready for the day. Honestly, if I'm not filming, some days I'll just put on moisturizer and sunscreen and call it a day. But when I'm filming, I do like to wear a little makeup. Without a doubt, the other consistent thing in my morning routine is a great cup of coffee, which is why I'm really excited to be partnering with Cometeer for this video. Cometeer makes a flash frozen coffee, which in and of itself is really unique, but beyond that, it tastes great and it's some of the best coffee that I've ever had. I really love this morning blend. It's a medium blend. Not only is this delicious, but it's also so quick and easy and convenient. Let me show you how it works. So each flavor comes in a very aesthetic box, and each box holds 8 cups of coffee. And the other great thing about this is that it's made from aluminum, so it's totally recyclable after you clean it out. You store all of these pucks in the freezer, and if you're making iced coffee, you can defrost it in the fridge overnight. But because I'm making hot coffee today, first I'm going to loosen the puck by just running it under some warm water. Then just drop it in your glass and top it off with water. The thing that I think I love the most about Cometeer, besides the fact that it's delicious, is that you don't need like any fancy equipment to make it, so you don't need to have any upfront investment, but you're still getting coffee shop quality just by only purchasing flash frozen coffee. I love to drink my coffee black, but they have instructions on their website for how you can make literally any iteration of coffee, iced or hot, so definitely check it out. I also have an amazing discount code for you guys. For a limited time, you can get $20 off your first 2 orders by using my code Caitlin. So go to cometeer.com/Caitlin. The link will be in the description of this video. It's totally customizable. You can choose what type of coffee you want based on your roast preference, and it ships directly to your door, which is amazing. Then just store it in your freezer until you're ready to enjoy. Can you guys see Dylan? He's warming up for his workout. Anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my coffee. Currently about to drive to my mailbox. I have a package I need for work. We live on a good amount of property and our mailbox is actually a quarter of a mile one way. So yeah, girl's not walking half a mile to get a cookbook. Also, it's on a very steep driveway. Package and junk mail acquired. No, you cannot have my address. Honestly, all of my friends, I think, hate our driveway, and it was a little intimidating like when we first looked at the house, but we've lived here for long enough where we're just kind of used to it. Here we go. This is the steep part. But then you got a little bit more, and we're not even at the top of the hill yet. But as you can see, I'm not walking that to get some mail. It's dark in here. I turned my light on so you guys can see. Today I'm gonna be making 2 different things. One sweet, and then I'm actually making a recipe from my friend Tony's new cookbook, which is coming out soon. Every time before I film, I usually do a mise en place, so I get all of the chopped and measured ingredients ready. That way I can photograph them easily, and I just plop it all in a tray and bring it down. So that's what we're gonna do now. Just realized I should probably make myself breakfast before I get started, otherwise I won't want to stop. Most days I honestly just make a smoothie because it's quick and easy. I like how I can add a bunch of stuff to it. This is banana, blueberries, spinach, flaxseed, pumpkin seed, vanilla protein powder, and water. All right, let's begin. I got recipe 1 prepped here, and this is the other recipe. I'm making a carrot cake coffee cake for the blog. This one took a little longer to prep because it has a lot more ingredients, as you can see. So now I'm gonna bring all this downstairs and I'll show you what my filming studio looks like. I've shown my studio before in another video when it was clean. It's kind of a mess right now, but I'll link that below if you want like a more in-depth tour. Chaos. Let's just ignore the floor, okay? This is where I film all of the videos. So I use these like vinyl backdrops, which actually work really well. And you can see that's what I'm filming. I have my light diffusing down. I shoot all my photos with flash. So right now I'm photographing like the different steps. There's a crumble and a base for this recipe. So the crumble is there, and then these are all the other ingredients, which I'll arrange to take the process shots. So I film and take process shots at the same time. So I have 2 cameras for photos. I mostly shoot with prime lenses. So I have a 50 and a 100 macro. And then up there I have a 24-70 zoom lens. I think the amount of people who actually care about that though is very niche. But I do have a blog post where I have links and like lists all of the equipment that I use to film. So I'll link that in the description of the video too, so I don't bore the people who do not GAF. Just put the carrot cake in the oven, but before I start recipe 2, I'm going to do my first round of what will probably be several rounds of dishes. Kitchen is clean. I usually watch TV while I do the dishes. It's a good motivator. I've been watching New Amsterdam. I'm actually pretty like it a good amount. I also took the compost out. I'm gonna clean that bin later. And then my coffee cake came out of the oven. It's cooling. I actually put it out on the deck here so it cools faster. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go downstairs and start to film that second recipe while that one cools. Since I finished shooting this around lunchtime, I'm going to eat a bowl of this for lunch. I also wanted to show you my friend's cookbook. This is my friend Tony's cookbook. This is where the recipe came from. It's not going to be out yet when this video comes out, but you can pre-order it, which is actually super helpful for the cookbook author. It's very beginner friendly, but it also has great recipes that I think anyone could use as, you know, staples. There are some sweets, some easy time-saving recipes, some classics. They're all pretty wholesome and like veggie based as well, which is great if you're on a budget too. Look how colorful that is. So I'll link the cookbook listing if you want to pre-order it or check it out. The recipe I made from the book is the sopa de fideo, or I believe it's also just known as sopa. It's like a very classic Mexican recipe that's naturally vegan. But I didn't really grow up in a Mexican household, so I've never had it before, and it's actually so good and cozy. Hits the spot. I just finished shooting the second recipe. Here is the last shot that I took, and it looks so bad because the flash isn't on. It looks like icky, but I was like zooming in on one area here. Let me pull my camera. Here are some of the photos I took. My camera doesn't want to stay in focus, but you can get the gist. Amazing how much better a flash can make a picture look. I actually really like this one. But you can't see it because it's blurry. Hello, iPhone. Thank you. My taste tester has smelled the vegan butter. Let's see if he approves of the coffee cake. No? You don't want it? Dang, that's a harsh review, Dave. Oh, look who it is. Look who came to pilfer her brother's food. Maya. Yeah, you say Dave can't have the treats. That's for me. Exactly. Anyways, shooting things makes me so tired. So I'm going to eat this piece of coffee cake, and then I have to move on and do some computer work. So fun. Actually, I took a bite of that coffee cake and decided I want to save for dessert. So I'm going to have a sumo citrus. Today is a Friday, and every Friday I get on my computer and I plan out my content for the next week. I have a spreadsheet that I share with my social media manager who does the actual posting. So I write out what posts are going to be going live on what days. I write captions for Instagram. And so we're sort of on the same page with that. And then I link her to the videos and the photos that she should be posting. And then also on every Friday, I send out new recipes to my copywriter. So I still do all of my recipe testing and I write the recipes, but she helps format it into a blog post that Google likes. So yeah, we got a whole system going on. I think that a lot of times people assume that influencers don't work hard. And I definitely think the amount of work varies a little based on your niche, but definitely in food blogging, like I'm not slacking. I got a lot of people helping me out and I'm still working 40-hour weeks, and there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that I think people don't even realize. So I'm gonna try to knock out the rest of this work pretty quickly. It's already 4:20. I think I'm gonna have to work a little late today just to get this stuff done. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Greetings from the kitchen. I did not feel like cooking, and luckily I made double the amount of food for dinner last night, so we're just eating it again tonight. I made a quote-unquote fried quinoa with a bunch of veggies. There's like cabbage, carrots, peas, mushrooms, a little bit leftover tofu. And I had some leftover vegan egg scramble that I added to it as well. So I'm just heating that up on the stove. I chopped up some broccoli I'm going to roast as well. And then I am just cooking some tofu in like the rapid bake section. I actually really, really love this. It's like an oven air fryer combo. But this hot plate gets super hot and it makes really good crispy tofu. It's like searing it without any oil splatter and a lot more hands off. Here is the finished bowl. I just plopped everything together, topped it with some green onions and some chili oil. We had a very chill evening, played some board games, did some reading, and now we are heading to bed. Ooh, I did have some carrot cake, coffee cake for dessert, and that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoy this day in the work life video. Let me know if you're interested in me filming more. I feel like Dylan's about to appear and do something goofy. Okay, anyways, thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Bye.